Alright, here we go. Here we go. 72,052 miles. So this is my 72,000 mile oil change. That is impressive, right? So this is a 5mm Allen that we use to remove the drain plug. And here comes the oil. Here it comes. Here it comes. Boop. There it goes. Oh. Alright, so now got our drain plug out. We want to clean off that magnet. Make sure that there is nothing on that magnet. We're good, there's nothing on our magnet. This crush washer, actually looks really good. It's not even crushed to the, it's not even crushed down to the threads on the drain plug. But I'm not going to recycle it. I got out, this is the last one from a new bag. If you wonder what part to look for the crush washer, it is going to be Ducati part number 85250-261A. And if you order 10 of them will come in this little baggie. And they fit all Ducati motorcycles. I guess I should rephrase that. They fit all Ducati motorcycles which I have owned since 1996. Does that help you? Bueller. Alright, so crush washer just goes on like that. Our oil has just about stopped draining. These are similar to vice grips. This is oil filter wrench from Harbor Freight. And I found this oil filter wrench to be a really useful tool on a lot of vehicles. Come on. Oh. There you have it. Inspect up there. Make sure you don't have any oil filter gaskets stuck on the engine. Grab yourself a brand new Ducati oil filter. Use OEM oil filters when you're changing your oil filters. I don't care if it's your car, your motorcycle, your truck, your lawnmower. Always use OEM. OEM is better than anything else you're going to buy on the market. You know, you're not walking into the Walmart and buying anything that's quality, okay? So if you're at Walmart buying an oil filter, it's not going to be a good oil filter. So your oil filter for your Ducati motorcycle is going to be 444.4.003.8A. And what I typically do is pull the top off, and I'll write my mileage, what I did to the bike at this mileage, and then that goes on my toolbox for next time. And then the old one will go in my toolbox, so if the next owner wants to see what kind of service and stuff I've done, they can. So I'm just going to take a little bit of oil, and I'm just going to put just a light ring. Doesn't matter if it's used oil, it'll be okay. But again, this oil's only got 3,000 miles on it. And I'm just going to wipe down all the excess that's back here best that I can. I have an oily mess of a bike because both my fork springs are both my fork seals are leaking, and that's going to be one of my winter projects. So I got it cleaned up. We're going to spin our new oil filter on. You don't put it on very well. So you don't got to get tight. On your car, you're just doing it hand tight. You're just tightening it down hand tight. Motorcycle's going to get a lot more abuse than what your car is going to get. So I would suggest at least hand tight and a quarter turn, just to be safe. I have seen oil filters leak on motorcycles. Alright, so we're going to put our drain plug back in. There is a torque spec for the drain plug, but it's one of those things you don't really need to worry about unless you're some super strong ham-fisted jackass. But you just want to get it tight enough that crush washer kind of like flattens in, and then you know it's not going to leak. So there's our oil change. So this is perfect. I'm happy with this. I did take a shortcut. Typically I would have pulled the whole side off, but I plan on, within the next few months, I plan on pulling all this off anyway. I want to replace my belts. I've got a new thermistor for my fuel tank. Maybe my low gas sensor will work again. That'll be the third time I've replaced that. I've got a new fuel filter. But yeah, I got a few jobs that I want to do on this in the wintertime. Fork seals is most important. Get some new fork seals and stop the oil from just spilling all over the side of the machine. So yeah, we look good over here. All is well. Now let's put some oil back in the bike. And you know, I always put this down hand tight, and I never can get that off. It's another one of those things that you set it to the proper torque spec, and Then it's way too tight when you come back later. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let the flaming begin. Let our internet oil thread nonsense take off. There's my funnel. This is what I use. This is what I use. Mobil 1 high mileage 10W40. So you can't use car oil in your motorcycle. Well, I started putting this in my motorcycle at 6,000 miles. I ran dyno oil, all my oil changes. My oil change at 600, 1,500, 3,000 was dyno oil. And then at 6,000 miles, I switched over to this Mobil 1 high mileage. So right now I have 66,000 miles with this Mobil 1 high mileage with no adverse effects. So don't tell me that you can't run certain car oils in your motorcycle. Now notice the jug does say Mobil 1 high mileage. I don't know what the additives are in the high mileage. I'm not a chemist. But whatever they put in there does not hurt the clutch plates. I'm still on my original clutch discs. The clutch on this bike has never been opened. Never been opened. In case you're wondering, we're going for 3.2 quarts. 3.2. I'm going to take it to about 3. Yeah, we're not even on the sight glass. You want to see the sight glass? So there's the sight glass right there. There it comes, here it comes, here it comes. I'm about 2.8 right now. Alright, right there's 3 quarts. 3 quarts is almost the top of the line. Alright, that's about 3.2. It's not about 3.2, it is 3.2. So, what's going to happen is when I fire this thing up, it's going to drop down and it's going to be right at that top line with 3.2 quarts. So don't worry your little head about it being overfilled right now. Remember, your oil filter is still empty. Come on. Come on, you know how to put in an oil plug. Alright, maybe you don't know how to put in an oil plug. Alright, so there you go. There's that. See if I know how to turn this thing on. That beautiful sound you get when you fire up your Ducati. We're in gear, so let's take this thing out of gear. One of us just did the back tire, got a new back tire. So now we are in neutral. Cross your fingers. Alright, you never heard me rev that thing up. You never heard me bang it off the rev limiter. I never want to hear you do that either on your bike. But there you have it. If you watch the sight glass, it'll take about 15-20 minutes. But that sight glass will come back up and it'll be to that top line. So that's my Ducati oil change. I'm going to button this thing up. It is about 9:45 on a Tuesday morning in the mountains of North Carolina. And one of us is going to go break in a new set of tires and wear out some fresh oil. So thanks for watching. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. Google doesn't pay a lot of money on YouTube, but they do give me enough money to buy a tank of gas every now and then. Thanks for watching. Hey, ride safe, y'all.